I'm fired up and I'm ready to go. I'm fired up and I'm ready to go. I'm fired up and I'm ready to go. This is the Billionaire Brown experience. Let's go.
We're just going to go ahead and fire away with some questions. So the first one is, you have a show every single Monday. It's called Why Motivational Mondays. And we were just curious to know, why is it Motivational Mondays and not Motivational Sundays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays? Why did you pick Monday to have that international call that you have every Monday?
Well, we decided to do that because it's the beginning of the week, as we're all aware. And our goal and the message that we bring is to do basically three things. Number one, to give people a vision of themselves beyond their mental conditioning and their circumstances. Number two, to decrease the level of unconscious self-loathing that causes most of us to sabotage ourselves unknowingly. And three, to increase our sense of worthiness, where we come to believe that life is God's gift to us and how we live our lives is our gift to God, to challenge us to get outside of our comfort zone and to step into our greatness.
Wow. Okay, and what we'll do, for those of you who are not plugged in to that Motivational Mondays with Les Brown, he has some amazing, incredible guests that host that call with him as well. But we'll make sure to put that in the show notes. So if you want to tune in, you want to tap into that, we'll make sure to include the dial-in number for you guys right there in the show notes. Another question, Les, that we have for you is, they labeled you educably mentally retarded. And as I always tell people when they ask me that, sometimes I feel educably mentally retarded because I can't pronounce it properly. But they labeled you educably, they labeled you educably mentally retarded. And we wanted to know, how do you feel about the labels, especially the negative labels that people give to us?
Well, it's very simple. First of all, I think they should label jars and not people. A study was done by MIT, and the study indicated that if I said to you, Demetrius, you can't do that because you're stupid, that somebody else has to come along and say, Demetrius, you can do it. You can do it. You're not stupid. You're not stupid. You can do it. You can do it. 17 times to neutralize that one negative statement. And so I believe that's what my favorite book says, faith comes by hearing and hearing and hearing. And during the time when I speak, and I just finished doing a speaker training here in South Florida, how I teach speakers to speak is to teach them the technique of how to create an experience. One of the things that allowed me to become very successful in an industry that was stacked against me was to create a method that would transform people's lives individually and collectively. In order to change human behavior, you have to create a significant emotional event to help them to overcome all the negative things that have been said about them, because we live in a world where we're told more about our limitations rather than our potential. And the negative things that we hear, they are amplified and they stay in the mind and the spirit much longer than positive things. And so the goal is to distract, dispute, and inspire. That is, how people live their lives as a result of the story they believe about themselves. And so when I speak, or the people that I train to speak, I teach them how to distract those individuals in the audience, individually and collectively, from the story, the negative stories they currently believe about themselves, and to dismantle their current belief system and inspire them to make new choices and create a new reality for themselves.
Come and join the club. Visit our website at FEMMEFITALE fitclub.bigcartel.com and join our community on Facebook at facebook.com/FemFatelFitness. Thank you, Deata Harris, for creating this. Now back to your favorite podcast.